Hey there, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Oh god. Oh god. I did not... I did not expect this to drop. Well, I kinda did, but also kinda didn't. After all the back and forth of people claiming, oh no, it's definitely gonna be today. But then, it wasn't. Don't worry, if you haven't tuned in yet, or if you're still tuning in, I'm just gonna wait for a couple of people to show up. Oh, hey there! Nice. I'm glad you made it. I'm still waiting for like maybe a couple of people to show up, because I know one person at least wanted to join. So yeah, I'm still gonna wait for a moment. But welcome. Oh god. My heart is beating out of my chest. I just saw the thumbnail and I was head over heels. I was like, oh my god. You're telling me this is the Tsaritsa? I wish I wasn't broke. Hey, I'm glad. I didn't expect to stream today. I just planned, hey, okay, I'm next gonna stream on Saturday. So tomorrow. But not today. Ah, okay. Hey, no worries, Max. And I hope you enjoy your food. You can see my reaction whenever either of you get the chance to. But it's been an honor to have you join here. I just want to freak out live and see what happens. Oh god. I just saw the thumbnail and... Man. Look, now I get why Tatalia is completely loyal. I'd be too. Of course. I mean, what else could I possibly be? Oh god. And yeah. Wait, what time is it? Okay. I'll still give it a couple of minutes and then I'll begin, just in case people are still trickling in. Also, I need to calm my heart so that I can give proper reactions and not just freak out. Heavy breaths. Actually, no breaths at all now. Why did I stop? Oh god. Okay, it's 5 minutes long. I haven't really looked at anything else. Oh. I'm glad it's peak. I didn't expect anything else, to be honest, but oh god. Oh god. Like... I've been afraid of the Tsaritsa being a character I will be more than just head over heels for a long time, because I have no primo gems and I'm broke. But oh god. Wait. You're saying some theories were shaken due to the PV? Oh god. Well, sleep well, Max. I hope at least my theory won't be completely and utterly destroyed. The one that I'm working on, that is. Okay. I think it's about time now. We can begin. I have subtitles on. This is the English version. We're gonna watch the JP one later as well. It's down here. Let's read the description first to see what they are cooking. I'm not gonna look at the VAs down there because that would tell me which characters are there. I'm glad I didn't scroll down that far. Sleep well, children of this world. Fear neither the dark nor the deathly stillness, for the divine has promised you unconditional love. Awaken, O storm with neither root nor source. If blessings are so generous, so selfless, then why has mercy never reached the winter? Promised you unconditional love, okay. That seems to reinforce the love, Tsaritsa being the god of love part. Mercy never reached the winter, huh? I'll have to wait for the reaction. Okay, let's go. I can't wait any longer, else I'll go insane. Voyatnitsa?
I've heard that the rules that govern this world are all essentially curses. So to live by the rules means to suffer under
That's the boy from the PV, from the initial teaser.
Are you talking about the snowstorms? Or Project Stuzha? Or the Tsaritsa?
Let's go. Before Lilac makes a move.
Oh? Who's this?
If it's true that rules are curses, well then, there's only two options. Either we overthrow the rules, or... Were you going to say follow them? Get used to them? It's neither. We find a way to transcend the rules.
Regarding the motion to extend Project Stuzha, if there are no further objections.
I have an objection!
Me too.
I object!
Oh my.
That's cool.
Search the area! We are the Druzhna, and it is our honor to serve the Tsaritsa.
Mates.
Forgive the intrusion. Mind if I join this private discussion?
I haven't cooked everything for mates.
Compared to the eons gone by, this is a peaceful age.
Wait, the Kresnik's torch?
And then
What are you doing
the
here,
heavenly
Renova?
principle spoiled our love.
Oh?
Mother?
Mother?
I almost doubt whether it was ever true at all.
Help. My heart. My heart hurts.
One should not throw fragile driftwood to a drowning person, nor give the illusion of warmth to those freezing to death. Death is not the enemy of love. The real enemy is the blessings given by deluded gods.
The chessboard is back as well.
Good move. Still, I do hope you truly understand the nature of the game you're playing.
Oh god. Another one of my favorite characters right at the end. Anything after this? Okay. Oh god, now I have to deconstruct this. Let me go back. So this has to be Vyatnitsa. Vodyanitsa. Okay. She looks lovely. I love the siren and mermaid look because obviously she's a siren type fae. Okay, who else do we have? Alyosha. That should then be the PV guy in the background here. Or the initial teaser guy. Okay. So we're definitely on this person's side, at least for a while, at the train station. We do know that. Who's the next one? Odette. Oh, that's the girl in the background who succeeds with the threat/assassination. Okay, I like her outfit. Who's next? Valerie. Or Valerie. Is that an I or a Y? It looks to be an I. It's so small though. Let me zoom in. Yeah. Valerie. Okay. Where do we have I just want to take a look at the characters and then deconstruct. He looks cool. And yeah, like you pointed out, the initial teaser guy is probably a 4-star. Or Alyosha is probably a 4-star. I'd say Vodyanitsa probably 5-star. That also probably 5-star. Although I could see 4-star. But that's probably just because her design wasn't properly shown that well. It could be a 5-star too. Valerie, definitely a 5-star. Also looks badass as hell. Got a lot of spotlight, so he'll probably be a main focus in the beginning, I would guess. Or at least have a lot of room in the story in the beginning. And we'll probably start off with the troop and Vodyanitsa as well. That'll probably be our entry point. Then, of course, yeah, the Rooster Pulcinella. Of course, we have our good old rooster over here. Regarding the motion to extend Project Stuja. And then everyone objects. Okay, who's the next one? Of course, yeah, there's me, of course. Sandrone, Alechino, Pantalone. We knew these. Vesna. Who is Vesna? Oh, that's her. The leader of the Druchna, I assume. And Druchna would then... I'll have to look this up later, of course. And yes, they revealed the Tsaritsa's appearance. They also put it in the thumbnail. So I was going insane because I saw the thumbnail. Okay. But I assume the Druchna here are like a sort of royal guard. I assume. I'll have to look that up in a bit. Actually, let me do that over here. Okay, translate to friendship. That's what Google says. Friendship, you say. No. Wait, that's a Soviet brand of chainsaws? Named Druchba? Okay. Interesting. Maybe the friendship there actually means something. Because, you know, maybe they were originally meant to represent a friendship between Fae and humans, or like a... a force to reconciliate between the two. Okay. Thank you, Gravity. Or Garvity, sorry. Stay safe out there. And thanks for stopping by. Have a good day as well. Okay, who's the next one that we got? Danica or Danica. That would be the maid. Oh god, she is beautiful. Help, I like maids. I'm screwed. And then we have Noi. Noi, that was the red-haired guy. He seems intimately connected to this, or maybe they're just trying to deceive us again. Noi. Definitely a Fey noble. I feel like the name is... And in the back of my head there's some recognition, as if I've heard that before, or at least partially. But it's not coming to mind. If I had to bet, he's probably related to one of the fallen... one of the fallen Fey princes? Like those influential Fey nobles that ruled over parts of Snezhnaya. That's just the vibe he gives me. Next we have Mitya. Oh, that's this guy. Okay. Remarks about the Kresnik's torch. He looks like a scholarly type. As is kind of obvious, but what gave it away, huh? Then we have Anastasia Feodorovna Snezhnaya. And apparently, she was being called mother. By this guy. So now the question is this really her child? Or not? Because... Wild Allah? Because it just feels so weird, because something got cut off. I almost doubt whether it was ever true at all.
I almost doubt whether it was ever true.
You know, if that theory is that the Tsaritsa was Sarilainen's lover are true, then did he leave her with a child? This boy? And then the boy died during the cataclysm? That's just what the first thing that came to mind. There are definitely other ways to interpret it as well. Like, she's clearly a Fae. Or maybe she presents herself as one and is Goitar? But no. I don't know. It's possible. Oh, wait. Maybe that's... She was the lover of the third descender we speculated before. In before they say, oh no, this guy's adopted. And also this line, I almost doubt whether it was ever true at all. In before they fake us out. No, but jokes aside, I think this might actually really be her child, and she's not imagining it. But then it would be either the child of Zaralainen if she is Koitar, or the child of the third descender if she is the third descender's lover. But clearly she is a mother who has likely lost her child, considering what happens here. We have no info about the boy. He's not described here. And oh god. Wait, now that you pointed out, he kinda is. I see the resemblance. Because I have it right down my screen as well. Oh god. Ajax the hero, what did you do? Did you actually get to the Tsaritsa? My respect. My respect. Oh god. Oh, and it was Rhindaughter. I thought it was. Because it showed gold instead of blue in the eye. I'm glad. So she's having a lovely little game with Rhindaughter. Just two girlies having a nice little chess game. Nothing sus to see here.
Well, I do hope you truly understand the nature of the game you're playing.
I love Rhindaughter, but it's kind of rich for her to say this. Well, maybe it's a well-meant advice from someone who has messed up before. We'll have to see. God damn it. If only I had money, not mummy. Then I'd C6 the Tsaritsa in a heartbeat. Indeed. Although, to be fair, Rhindaughter kinda counts for both the Heavenly Principles and the Sinners, or the Shades and the Sinners. She's like a 2-for-1. Real enemies, the blessings given by deluded gods. But she says death is not the enemy of love. So that would imply that Ronova is not
the enemy of love.
Is not her enemy, although it seems like this here.
Is the blessings given by deluded gods.
And then if we look back here, where was it? Like the very beginning here.
And then
The Heavenly Principle spoiled our love. This feels like more Rebellion of the Shades type stuff, to be honest. Because, like, spoiled in this context to me says something like spoiled food. So, not the, oh, they spoiled us so much because they were nice. No, not that kind of spoiled. Like, the love turned rotten and not as it should be. Not pure. The real enemy is the blessings given by deluded gods. It's kind of rich that the Tsaritsa talks about deluded gods while she gives out delusions. Kind of funny. You know what? I'm gonna watch the JP trailer now and see and focus more just on stuff I missed as well as on the text. Maybe I'll catch a couple more things. Oh yeah, the rules that govern this world are essentially curses. It could refer to the Gnosis, because we all know that the Gnosis are effectively curses thanks to Skirk. So that much definitely checks out. It could also refer to Skirk saying that everything that kind of lives long enough and then dies eventually turns into a curse. So that would say that the Heavenly Principles are already fucking dead, or effectively dead, and are turning into curses, if the rules that govern this world can be translated to Heavenly Principles. That would be interesting. Just another interpretation for that.
するに様々な呪いが
She's not wrong. She's not wrong here.
ルールをなしている。
幻冬計画や吹雪のことか、それとも陛下のことか。
Oh, so earlier polls are for Neu, the red-haired Fae, I assume? Nice. I'm kind of screwed because I want too many characters. I just hope I somehow get rich by the time that Tsaritsa releases. Surely I'll win the lottery without ever playing it. Surely. Also Lelek. Wait. Oh, they don't have the VAs here. So that's the nickname for the other cool guy.
行きましょう。霊力が動く前に。
That's so dead. The clam opening. Beautiful. Oh god, I don't want to pray for the demise of people. But I mean, on the one hand, there's Tsaritsa C6. On the other hand, there's a person I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't wish for their demise, but oh god. And Neu being Pyro, you said. I'll have to take a look at him. Maybe we can see a vision somewhere. So he wants to protect this guy. To transcend the rules or to overthrow them. I'd prefer the transcend the rules option because overthrowing the rules comes with a lot of sacrifice. It kind of feels like overthrowing the rules is the path that the Fatui have chosen. One filled with sacrifice. And transcending the rules kind of feels like not even playing by the same game anymore. Like, overthrowing the rules feels like shattering the chessboard, and transcending the rules is never even playing at all because nobody is qualified to even play with you because you're beyond the rules. Also, to meet your university master, you say? Renee maxing, Ike maxing. I mean, he does give Renee vibes a bit. Like young Renee vibes, not really Narcissenkreuz Renee vibes. Because, you know, he's a bit bigger. Yeah, also, she has such a cute voice in JP. I love it. So that means I have to pull. Oh no. Wait. You wonder if Mitya knew Ravdvangi? Or Rotwang? Yeah, I don't think he would. Unless he somehow is a human-looking Fae who's pretty old. I'll have to take a closer look when he appears again.
幻冬計画の続行について誰からも異論が出ないようならば異議あり。同じく。私も。
This, by the way, this entire meeting doesn't really feel like a Fatui meeting, but more like a general Snezhnaya administrative council meeting, where the Fatui are also invited, where the regular council and like the ones that work under Pulcinella, the mayor, are, and probably other influential people are against Project Stooja. Maybe they don't even know much about it, whereas the Fatui Harbingers seem to be obviously more clued in and are like, oh, come on, but we can't really share more details with them. That's kind of the vibes it's giving me. Because I don't really see any Fatui emblems on any of these people, or even the room that we're in. It's more like regular Snezhnaya coded. See the snowflake here, or the ice crystal. Also, 6 empty chairs, huh? And another 2 empty chairs next to Pulcinella. That's a lot of missing people. Like, who could sit next to the mayor in such a city council meeting? I guess you could call it. Or nation council meeting. Senate meeting? I don't know. We'll have to wait for what this is even called. And then there's 6th position beneath the 3 at the top, where only 1 is present. I don't think it's a Fatui administrative council, because I don't see Fatui iconography anywhere. I think it's generally just Snezhnaya. Because don't forget, Pulcinella is the mayor of... oh god, the name is not coming to my mind, but basically Snezhnaya City, although that's not the name I'm going for. The name's just at the tip of my tongue, but I can't say it right now for some reason. It happens. But yeah, he's the mayor. So I don't think this is a Fatui meeting. The Fatui are part of it, of course, because they're so influential. Snezhnograd, yeah, it could be. Or it could be like a meeting for all of Snezhnaya. Oh, by the way, Megaplay, don't really expect the designs to coincide with the elements too much. We sometimes get characters that are definitely not their element coded, so they might look pyro, but they're actually dendro characters or something. Just random example that doesn't really fit, but just the first thing that came to mind. Like, there are characters that really don't look like they belong to the element. So we shouldn't jump to hasty conclusions, but of course we'll go back through and take a look at just the characters themselves and try to figure out what they could be. Okay, let's listen to this again.
誰からも異論が出ないようならば異議あり。同じく。
私も。
おやおや。
捜査開始。栄えあるドルジーナの。
Okay, yeah, she has an animal stellar linchpin. So stellar swirl, I would assume, because this is a stellar linchpin and it's animal. It's right here. Nice. Okay. And I will definitely pull for her because she's cute, so I'm screwed. I'll pull for everyone. God damn it. Okay, we have the train. Wait, anything interesting here in the train? Just lamps. Okay, just general decor. Nothing else in here. Okay. Oh, NPC looking ass meets the maid. Okay, wait. Okay, that's of course, a split skirt design, of course. Wait, the traveler? You say the maid comes to meet the traveler directly? Are these the traveler's shoes? These the traveler's shoes? Let me take a look. Let me pull up. Let me put up Ether's boots. Surely the internet will have some results here that I can look at. No, I need to see the back side of the boots. Not the front, come on. God damn it. I never play as Ether, so I have no clue. It doesn't really look like Ether's boots to me. Oh god, true, we have 3 different kinds of boots to look at. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Okay, it's definitely not the new skin that we already got in the game. And yeah, it will be difficult to figure out who will be a 5-star or 4-star. Other than the one guy that we saw in the initial reveal back like weeks ago, other than him, the second guy we see in the trailer, I'm not sure who else could be a 4-star. And true, he kinda does have a tacit mark now that you mention it. But yeah, I don't think this is the traveler. I really don't think so. At least the boots don't look like it. But also, hello maid. If the Tsaritsa wasn't coming in... but of course she would come in Snezhnaya. When else would she join us? I would C6 the maid. Which I couldn't do because I have no money and no primos, but... You know, she'd be the one that I'd be complaining about because I like maids. I have a problem. Okay, but I don't see a vision or anything anywhere. We'll take a closer look later after I've listened to everything. Okay, eons gone by. And yeah, he kinda does look like he has a tacit mark here. But yeah, like I suspected, Noi is definitely older. Like the eons gone by, just a peaceful age. Yeah, he's a veteran of many battles and tragedies, it appears. And he looks cool as hell. I am glad we're getting more male characters, because if I want them, I can pull in them on another account that is not my main account. And I can save for more cute female characters on my main account. And be a simp. But I'm all for more male characters. Give me 90% male characters in Khaenri'ah, and I'll be even more happy. Oh, wait, we already saw this. We already saw this machine in the last trailer that we got. There was a random NPC standing in front of it, and this should, yes, be the main terminal or so of the Kresnik's torch then. Which is why Mitya talks about it. Also, I'm glad you're all gunning for Noi. I hope you get him without losing the 50-50, of course. And I hope he's really awesome in the story. But I suspect it'll take a while for him to really make a major appearance, considering how late in the trailer he is. But just a gut feeling. Okay, I'm not spying any... Maybe that down there could be a vision casing, but it could also just be some sort of bulb. I don't know. Could be a geovision, but could also just be something else. Kinda hard to tell with this quality. Yeah, it doesn't look like a geovision unless I'm tripping. And he does look a lot like Farina, yeah? He does. Oh, the Kresnik's torch is freezing over. Ever winter without mercy, huh? Poor Snezhnaya, all frozen.
そして、天理は私たちの愛を汚した。
Who is she cutting away? It has to be. Like one of 3 or 4 characters. It could be Saarelainen. It could be Sotovoinen. It could be Ajax the hero. It could be all of these. They could all be the same person. More or less effectively. But god damn it, run over. Why don't you let us see? I wanna know. I wanna know who got together with the Tsaritsa. I wanna see him. I wanna pat him on the back and give him a thumbs up. God damn it, she's way too beautiful. I'm dying. I know it may not be too evident, but I'm internally dying every single time I see her. Also, what's that in her eyes? Is this just a sort of snowflake or ice crystal, or is it something else? Hard to say. Very hard to say. Okay, it seems to be just a snowflake, so to speak. Could be just like how Mahuika has a sun in her eyes. He has a snowflake. Cute. Makes sense though as a design element. I would have done the same. I approve of her message. Never give people false hope. Give them the cold, harsh truth. Because, yeah, hope is a powerful motivator, but people can delude themselves into even more danger. I kind of prefer the truth. Okay, that's the weapon she has on the thumbnail as well. Oh. Okay, they meet at the Kresnik's torch. They're here at the frozen Kresnik's torch. Why would they be at the Kresnik's torch? They could have met at any other place in Snezhnaya. Or in Snezhnaya. Why specifically at the Kresnik's torch? Because this is the same thing. See, like this is the mechanism. This is the Kresnik's torch. Why would Renova be specifically here? Maybe the Kresnik's torch is an invention of a redacted individual who got cut from the photo, who Renova seems to, my gut feeling says, also miss. But death is not the enemy of love. Yeah, I don't think these two are enemies. I could easily be wrong, but look, I'll believe this. I'll believe that Tsaritsa. She wouldn't lie to me, right? She wouldn't. Yeah, they just look like at each other like queens. Okay, we have the Anemonoses knocked out. You have the Electronoses still standing, but also off the board. Geonosis seems to still be on the board. Yeah, still seems to be on the board. Together with the Cryonosis. Okay, these seem to be the only two Noses still on the board. Only Geo and Cryo. Huh. Yeah. I think this is the first time we actually see the Dendronosis, right? I don't remember seeing this one. Beautiful design. Oh, and the Hydronosis as well. This has to be the Hydronosis, right? Beautiful designs. I'd love to see them in better lighting and like 3D view. That would be awesome. But yeah, the Cryonosis giving way to the Tsaritsa with a different hairstyle than before. My god, she is so gorgeous. But yeah, where the hell is the Pyronosis? It could be that Renova took it, like you said. It could be, but it wasn't next to the board. Let's take another look here. It's not on the board and it doesn't appear to be next to the board. Okay. True, Renova is closely connected to it, and it would make sense that they'd have a little chat here, queen to queen. If it's like, yo, Renova, you're not my enemy, but could you hand over the Pyronosis pretty please? You know I need it. Also, wait, maybe that's why they're meeting at the Kresnik's torch? Kresnik's torch is obviously connected to fire, so Pyro. And Pyronosis, and look, I don't know how far this connection would then go, but that's kind of where it stops. It's just an observation for now. Let's see.
ほう、なかなかだ。
She took that pawn just now with the Cryonosis. But why didn't she... To be fair... Wait. No, she didn't take that pawn. No, she did. Wait. Yeah, black is her side. So she didn't take that pawn. Okay, why did the Cryonosis move there?
なかなかだ。
And the pawn fell. Like, this is not a regular chess game. This doesn't make any sense anymore. Because the nosies are on the same side as the black pieces, considering they're lined up on this side together as fallen pieces. You know the Zhongli equals heavenly principles theories? That's partially a part of the video I'm working on. It's a minor side note, but it's there. But why the hell would the cryonosis knock out its own pawn in a chess game? Obviously, this is not a normal chess game, so it doesn't play by the rules. Or this pawn was taken by another white piece. And which one could it have even been? I don't think. Wait. Okay, let's think about this. It's now standing in front of this. Second one and... Okay, the cryonosis is now here. It definitely did take its own piece. And yes, that man wears a very similar coat, I guess, to Capitano. But yeah, she took her own pawn, which makes sense because couldn't this pawn, unless I'm forgetting how chess works, couldn't this pawn take the cryonosis the next time it gets the white side gets to move? It could take the cryonosis because it can attack like this. So the cryonosis took its own pawn to save itself. So that's why Rheindotter said, oh, good move. Okay. But you being able to take your own pieces in a chess match kinda makes things a whole lot more complicated. Oh god. Yeah, who the hell knows when this chess game is, or how this chess game is gonna end.
なかなかだ。さて、勝つ覚悟はできているんだろうね。
Beautiful. But yeah, now let's take a look at the characters again and see if we can find any more details about them. Like maybe their visions or Stella Lynch things.
The rules that govern this world are all essentially curses.
Nothing here.
So to live by the rules,
this is an Electro guy we know.
Under the sum of all curses.
We already saw his vision earlier. And he had a normal Electro vision, so he's probably a 4-star. And his name was Alyosha.
Are you talking about the snowstorms? Or Project Stuzha? Or the Tsaritsa?
Let's
okay.
Go.
For Lelek. Wait, before Lelek makes some moves. Is Lelek the nickname for Valerie? Maybe. Valerie is the man who fights the bear.
Before Lelek makes a move.
And we have Odette here. Does she have any... doesn't look like she's showing any vision anywhere. At least not here. Okay, I can't see anything there. God damn it, that's way too bad quality, even if I pause there. You can't see anything there. The full body shot. Will it show us any vision or still a linchpin? Anything here? Okay, I'm not seeing anything in this shot. Anything here? Nah, that's just a normal regular ornament. Doesn't look like she's having it with her here in... during the performance. And yeah, that's a fair thing to say. The first time I saw Odette, I also thought, hey, is this Eula? But yeah. Mom, I wanted that, but we have Odette at home. Our Beautiful, Eula. She was Odette 0.5, the prototype. In before Odette is a physical damage dealer. If they do this, I'm gonna be conflicted.
If it's true that rules are curses, well then, there's only two options.
Okay, we have Valerie again here. Do we see anything on him?
Either we overthrow the rules, or... Were you going to say follow them? Get used to them?
Okay, he does summon the bear, true.
It's neither.
Wait. Weren't a certain Fae that were also based on bears? And wasn't there like one of them that was a king as well? Or a really influential one who beefed with the Belgi Tsar? Could he be like a descendant or at least making use of that power somehow? That's kind of the vibes I'm getting. Whoa, wait. I almost missed this. Wait, we saw it. She has a normal Snezhnaya vision, a hydro vision. So Vodyanitsa is hydro. Okay, hydro would make sense if they are going for freeze, maybe? Or maybe they're preparing for something else. What could she even be doing then? What do they want with a hydro character in Snezhnaya? Just for freeze? There should be something more, right? Maybe they're gonna give freeze another makeover itself as well? And yeah, the bear does look similar to Capitanos Cryo, color-wise. And Valerie's cloak also looked Capitano style. So maybe Valerie was working for Capitano? Like maybe he was one of his lieutenants or something? Or maybe he is the next in line or his chosen successor that he raised during his days in the Fatui? Just a feeling, could be completely wrong. But okay, we found one more character's element, which is Vodyanitsa. So she is probably gonna be in the first couple of patches, else they wouldn't be revealing this to us. Okay, Odette, do you have anything to show us other than your cool pseudo-assassination or potential complete assassination? We have... Oh! Is this a stellar linchpin? The quality is too bad. It could be a stellar linchpin, a cryo-stellar linchpin. Could even be Animo if the coloring or shading is just off. But I think this is a stellar linchpin, and it's just included in her design back there. Okay, it didn't get clearer. I was trying to get an even clearer shot, but it didn't get clearer. But still, there seems to be a cryo or potentially Animo stellar linchpin. So maybe Odette is relatively early as well. Okay. I could see her being cryo with stellar linchpin. So she maybe be a Chi-Chi replacement in the Sandrone team, I guess. A good cryo teammate for Sandrone. Just random guess, but I guess that would make sense. Wait, wasn't it kinda better to see at the very end? Or am I tripping? Let me make this completely full screen. And let me playback speed. Let's make this slower. Oh god. Okay, I don't think we're gonna get a better shot. This really seems like a cryo Stellar Linchpin to me. Not gonna lie. It really does. Okay, I'm going with it. Odette, cryo, Stellar Linchpin. She'll be on the Sandrona team and be a support. Or sub DPS, or field DPS, whatever. That's my prediction for Odette.
We find a way to transcend the rules.
Regarding the motion to extend Project Stooja, if there are no further objections.
I have an objection!
Huh?
You know, I'm just gonna...
I have an objection!
I'm just gonna comment on this. I find it cute that I'm hanging out with Sandrona. That means we're getting along. Nice. Child and Sandrona hanging out. I love it. I love it. Still getting along. Lovely. And of course, Alekino is nearby as well. Good old Perry.
Me too! I object!
Aww. Ignoring the meeting, this is cute.
Oh my.
I can already see the...
Oh my.
This being used for memes. Because, come on. I may or may not have screenshotted that.
Search the area! We are the Drushna.
And yeah, we have the clearest Animo Stellar Linchpin here. Her name was... Vesna. I like the wings. I hope they're actually gonna do something with the wings on the back this time. Like, please let them actually be a functional design with the character. I know they're not gonna do it, but a man can dream.
Search the area! We are the Drushna, and it is our honor to serve the Tsaritsa.
Okay, let's see if the maid has anything on her. Other than just cuteness. Does she have anything on her clothes?
Forgive the intrusion.
And yes, she kinda does look like a character from Sword Art Online. Not the maid, the one before her, Vesna. The Tsaritsa's personal guard captain, I guess. But yeah, I don't see anything on the maid. Guess they're still keeping that secret for
Mind
now.
if I join this private
The element,
discussion?
I mean. Okay, now
Compared to the
Noi.
eons gone by.
Anything back here?
This
Okay, nothing at the back that we can
is
see.
a peaceful age.
Nothing at the front either. Or maybe... No, that's just part of his clothing there. There's nothing underneath the subtitles either. Okay, they're not revealing his element yet, it appears. Well, not a surprise. But yes, he does give vampire-esque vibes. You know what? In a weird way, I wouldn't be surprised if he is... I'm gonna say Electro. I know the red and blood, etc. kind of gives Pyro, but I kind of think... I'll probably be wrong, but I'm betting on Electro. I'm not betting anything because I have nothing to lose, but yeah. But yeah, Vlad Tepes vibes. True. Vlad the Impaler. Just a different take compared to the FGO one. But yeah, he does give me those vibes. And I'm still saying Electro. I'm not taking it back. Yeah, I don't care about the element either. I just hope he is so cool that even I want to pull for him, but at the same time, I hope that's not the case, because actually I might just pull for him on the lore through then, if he's that cool, because I can't on my main account. I don't have enough pulls. Hey, he could do 1 damage and you'd still be pulling for him, because we don't care about meta here. And yeah, that's part of the speech that death is not the enemy of love, the blessings given by deluded gods is interesting. So I would say that Tsaritsa and Renova are not enemies. Maybe coping. But, you know. Okay, let's see if we see anything. His name was Mitya, right? Yeah, Mitya. I remembered correctly. Like, this bag here could be a Geo vision, but it's probably just some sort of ornament. Because we never actually get a high enough quality to see if there's a Geo symbol in there, or if that's just lighting. Let me try to pay even closer attention to it.
Wait.
Nah, goddammit. It goes out of view right there. But I could see him being Geo. As weird as this may sound.
The Kresnik's torch?
And then the heavenly principles spoiled our love.
Okay, this may be off topic, but I've been thinking it since Renova first appeared back then in the God's Limits teaser. If Renova ever heard of nail trimming? No offense, but you know, they're getting kind of long. They've been long for a while. And I see you like to cut paper with it, but look, you can just use a pair of scissors for that. And what the hell are you saying, Max? People are saying if that's the Tsaritsa and Piero's kid? No, no way, man. No way. Piero has nothing to do with the Tsaritsa's love story. Where the hell are people getting that from? Is this just Fatui HQ being delusional? Although I have nothing against Fatui HQ, just for the record. I have literally nothing against them. But some people are kind of off the rocker sometimes. But yeah, no way. This is a child with Piero. It's a child with Saralainen / Sotavoinen / Ajax the hero / whatever other alias this person may have gone by, or personality they may have reincarnated as. That's the only possibility. But yeah. Wait. Now that you bring this up, the star eyes, true. The star eyes of the Kandrians had to come from somewhere. Oh. So, if we say the star eyes come from Saralainen or Sotavoinen, Ajax the hero, like that person who is all the same person, or who we strongly assume is all the same person. If that's the case, could King Ermin be a reincarnation as well? Think about it. At least a descendant, obviously. Very, very distant. Could King Ermin also be a descendant? Nah. Surely not. Surely King Ermin is actually a reincarnated Nibelung. Surely. Yeah, Pakaisuko, or however the hell you pronounce that name. Father Frost being Belyazar. Like, I think there's actually a real father here, and this is like an actual proper child between a lover over here and the Tsaritsa over here. And they, you know, the birds on the bees, child popped out. And...
Mother?
Man, that's so cute.
I almost doubt whether it was ever true at all.
Man, child, you're lucky. Or unlucky, depending on what happened to you, but you're lucky. That's a very cute mom. Okay, do we see anything special about the design here? Or is it the same one she has later? Other than the hairstyle? Seems to be the same one. Yet Sadeline opened the abyssal rift of Pajola to stay with Anastasia and their child, and thus the heavenly principles sliced him in seven. Yeah, that's kind of what I assume to be the case as well. So Belyazar would be the Tsaritsa's father in that case, or adoptive father, or figurative father, depending on how literal that whole myth is. Could just be a father figure. But yeah, like I stated before, I think the child either died during the cataclysm, or she remembered that she had a child that died during the cataclysm. This could have happened earlier, like if she is a reincarnation of Koitar, as has been speculated about. Then it's possible that she just during the cataclysm was like, holy shit, I also had a child and it died. Yeah, now the gloves are off. Now we're getting serious here, no matter what. And who can blame her? I mean, Alice would probably do the exact same thing if Clay died. Just assume what kind of havoc she would wreak on Tevat and the Heavenly Principles if they were even just indirectly responsible for Clay getting harmed. She'd go bonkers. So I'm fully on Anastasia's side here. Fully. Yeah, Max, your theory has been around for a while, but although I'm not sure it's the plan. Like, I'd be kind of of two minds for it. I don't want anything truly bad to happen to my boy Tartaglia, my boy Ajax. It could be a way to force the previous Ajax to get reincarnated, or the third descender to be reincarnated. But it would also kind of kill Ajax unless they fuse. Like, I personally wouldn't like it if that happened, but they could probably figure out a way in which I'd be fine with it. Still, I don't know about that. It's possible, of course. I won't deny that it's could possibly happen. I'm not too sure about it. Damn, everything's freezing. Yeah, she doesn't look too happy. Also true, yeah, if Kleiner hears about what happened to Clay, then he and Alice will pair up and everything goes to shit. There's no more Tevat. Also, SP we want Electro Delusion Child. SP we're getting Sadeline and Descender Voyager Super Saiyan Child. Oh god. In before that actually happens, I'd be so strongly conflicted. Like, just give me Foul Legacy boss form child, and you have my allegiance forever. Anastasia. Don't take... Like, I feel conflicted about somehow me cosplaying as Child somehow ending up as the Tsaritsa's lover's reincarnation. Because then I'd feel even more forced to see Zixer somehow. Any banks nearby? I'm kidding, for the record. I'd never go outside, so I wouldn't rob a bank. And yeah, I do think we're gonna get Khaenri'ah as a region next, although I'm not entirely sure if we're just getting new Khaenri'ah, aka the one that our sibling is working on, or if we're getting proper Khaenri'ah as well as like a bonus, maybe in the form of domains and flashbacks, or I don't know, maybe even proper actual time travel, which Ashikai hates and doesn't want to see. But I don't know. Could be both, actually. I'd be fine with both. Of course, I'd be fine with only New Khaenri'ah as well. Damn, I'll get C6 Tsaritsa and 7 pulls and the R5 weapon and 5 pulls. Okay, I'll hold you to that, Max. I'll hold you to that. It's a blood pact. Oh god. That better happen. Oh god. I swear, if they somehow, before the end of the Snezhnaya patch, tease Rosalind as a character, I don't even know. And I'd be so screwed that I can't even put it into words anymore at that point. Like, where would I even get the pulse? Also, I don't necessarily think funnies would intervene with the formation of New Khaenri'ah if it's like created in a spot that won't negatively affect Teyvat, because there would have to be a space without ley lines where it can be then created, like an empty spot. So it would also be kind of independent, just how Natlan is. Natlan is also independent from the rest of the ley lines. So as long as nothing goes to shit in New Khaenri'ah, well, it will probably go to shit now that I think about it. I mean, Khaenri'ah did get nuked basically by their own actions because of, yeah, everything related to the Abyss happening. So if they're just gonna recreate everything from memory, would the people really change, or wouldn't they do just the exact same thing? I guess if they are like, okay, we don't like this guy Ermin, he kinda went a little bit too far, let's just delete him and not have him here. Then I guess maybe there's a chance that things won't go too badly, but people will still be researching the Abyss and Universitas Magistrorum, unless they like hastily stop all of that or go a bit further back before that whole research started. But yeah, I could see Funnies or the Shades, if Funnies is still too damaged to move, intervening or being forced to intervene if all of that happens again. Yeah, good point.
One should not throw fragile driftwood to a drowning person, nor give the illusion of warmth to those freezing to death.
Fantastic VA performance, by the way. Especially because the VA is still kind of new to the industry. Awesome. Outstanding VA. My props to her. She's doing a fantastic job.
Death is not the enemy of love. The real enemy is the blessings given by deluded gods.
Okay, how many pieces does each side have? The white side has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pawns, or 6 pawns I can see, and this one is a... Oh god, what was the English name for the chess pieces again? Damn, I forgot. Was it rook? No. I'm just conflating that. Actually, let me look that up because I forgot. No, it was the rook. I remembered correctly. I should trust my memory more. There is a rook here. But what is here? This one kind of looks like a pawn. So yeah, we do have 6 pawns, 1 rook, and something else over here. Then we do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pieces on the side of the Tsaritsa. 12 versus 8. Okay, she seems to be like just pieces number-wise winning at this very moment. But she loses this pawn immediately after because she has to move her cryonosis over here and take her own piece somehow. That's still the weirdest part of this entire chess game. To escape being taken by this pawn next turn. Okay, let's see. What else do we see? Eyes, please work.
Good move.
Okay. Interesting. Wait, that's the king. That's the king piece. Okay, we were wrong. We thought... Oh yeah, sleep well, Max. See you on the weekend then. I'm gonna schedule the next stream like in the coming day or so you'll know. It's still more than a day out. Like 1.5 days plus, so see ya then. But yeah, this is the king piece. We all thought the king piece was gonna be one of the nosies, but it's clearly not. There's still a king piece here. The Tsaritsa also has 2 rooks. Well, she did lose this pawn. This is likely also a pawn from what I can see here. It doesn't look particularly tall, so it should be another pawn behind her here. So 3 pawns here, 2 rooks, 1 king, 2 nosies, whatever these truly are. Wait, and the white side also has already lost their king piece. That should be the king piece, right? Unless I'm hallucinating and that's the queen. No, that's the king piece. So, checkmate is not where this game ends when Piero said that he was right, because the white side, the Heavenly Principle side, has, or the Celestia side, has lost its king piece. So, it's already been checkmated, and it's still going on. What the hell is going on with that? With that entire game? Oh god. Like, this is not even... Like, this has nothing to do with chess anymore. Taking your own pieces, playing after the king has already been taken. This is insane. I want to see, like, some chess pros look at this and give their views, because I'm not a chess pro. I'm anything but.
Still, I do
I've
hope
played a
you
bit, but not
truly
much.
understand the nature of the game you're playing.
Holy moly. Holy moly. So I'm just gonna look at the names here and just give my views on the characters. Vodyanitsa I'm really excited for. I want to learn more about her. She seems to be a Hydro Vision user. I'd expect her to be a 5-star and release relatively early into Snezhnaya, considering they already revealed her vision. She seems to be a major character. She's from the troupe, the theater troupe. We've already heard about her multiple times by now. So, also, look, I'm here, and why is... Yeah. I'm getting weird videos recommended, but okay. I'm not talking about the aggro video, by the way. Okay, then we have Alyosha. That's the likely 4-star Electrovision boy that we saw in the first Snezhnaya teaser. He's here as well. Then we have Odette, who seems to have either a cryo or an anemo. I'll say it's a cryo. A stellar linchpin. I'd assume she's a 5-star and is gonna be in Sandrone's team as like the Chi-Chi replacement. Or the 4th slot, who knows. Then we have Valerie, that's the guy with the Capitano code. We don't know anything about his element at all. We haven't really seen anything. I can't even guess what he might be. But he looks pretty damn cool. We haven't seen anything new about Pulcinella, unfortunately. We've seen me, we've seen Sandrone, Alecchino, and Pantalone. Lovely to see all of them, of course. And then the next one was Vesna. She was this girlie here, who looks like a Sword Art Online character, as has been pointed out. Here she has an Anemo Stellar Linchpin. So Stellar Swirl, I guess, is a thing. Seems to be a personal guard captain of the Tsaritsa, I suppose. I'm definitely pulling. Then we have Danica or Danica. That's the maid. We have her here.
Mine.
We don't know anything about her element, unfortunately. But I'm definitely pulling. Then we have Noi. This is him.
This is a peaceful age.
Clearly some sort of vampire, Vlad the Impaler inspired fae. Old man, obviously, has been around for hundreds upon hundreds, maybe even thousands of years. I'm saying he's gonna be Electro. We just don't see anything on his person so far that could tell us which element he is. At least I haven't seen it anywhere. Maybe someone else has found it though. But yeah, that's my view on him. People seem to be really excited about him. Then we have Mitya. That's the guy sitting in front of the Kresnik's torch. I think he might be Geo just because of that, but it could just be an ornament. It would also make him a regular or somewhat weird vision user. Who knows? But seems to be a sciencey guy. He gives Renee vibes, or genius vibes, I should say. Then we have, of course, Anastasia. That's Tsaritsa. One of the most beautiful women to ever women. That's well, leave it at. She'll, of course, likely be cryo. Would be very surprising if she wasn't, considering the snowflakes in her eyes. I don't know if she'd have a stellar linchpin or nothing at all, though. Like, maybe she can just use cryo, even in whatever the stellar linchpin even does, even in that form without having one. Who knows? Maybe she'll have a fake one. But why would she even need a fake one? It doesn't seem like that. But yeah, my poll plans are Vodyanitsa, Odette, then Vesna, Danica, and Anastasia. Just the rest of my Delothra account can worry about that. But thanks for joining me. My heart has calmed down, but at the same time I'm still looking at the Tsaritsa, so it's really not calmed all the way down. To say I'm excited is one hell of an understatement. I'm extremely hyped. My heart is still beating out of my chest, even though I'm calming down. Maybe I'm just saying I'm calming down so that I can delude myself into thinking that I actually am. There were a lot of lore implications in there that I'll have to think about. I think it's really cool that the Tsaritsa seems to be a mother. Possibly even, or very likely even a mother who has lost her child. Maybe we can help with that. Maybe we can't. I mean, with helping get her child back, I don't know about that. We'll have to see. It would probably be too easy if we could do that. So we'll join her on the revenge plot once we know Down with Celestia. Down with the heavenly principles. Revenge for the boy. But yeah. I hope you've enjoyed your time here, whether or not you've been here live, or whether or not you're watching this as a VOD, or whenever this gets turned into a video, as I'll probably turn it into one, who knows. Actually, I just might. But thanks for being here. It was lovely to have you here, and with that, the emergency stream comes to an end. I'm gonna get busy again, gonna work on the video that I've been working on the chapter that I've also been writing. I'll also get something to eat because I'm hungry as hell. I hope all of you have a wonderful time until my next stream on Saturday, or Saturday evening my time, which will probably be really late or already into Sunday your time, depending on your time zone. So I hope you all stay safe out there and stay healthy and stay alive. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.